Mine is a two-part question. Oh, I'm sorry. First, being this is about cosmic perspective, could you explain a little bit about how you are able to judge the distances so accurately from galaxy to galaxy, and how does gravity not throw that measurement off? And then my more important second question is, have you heard the rumor Jon Stewart is taking off for the summer? Is there any chance you would take that job?
I've met John Oliver, the announced replacement. He'll do a really good job. I'm a scientist, not a talk show host, although I do host a radio show, Star Talk Radio. I invite you to check it out this summer. It's not a kid show. I mean, it's an adult show. Just FYI, for those adults who need to know that fact. So no, it's not. I have no such ambitions, and so it'd be fun to though be a guest with John Oliver as he replaces Jon Stewart over the summer. So thanks for that endorsement.
But the first one, the question on the first.
I remember.
Oh, okay.
So we know the distance to the galaxies accurately enough to make all the statements that we made. And it has to do with stars that explode. When a star explodes, we know how bright it is when it explodes. And when you know how intrinsically bright something is, when you know the luminosity of something in advance, and then it explodes here versus there, you say, well, how dim is it? How far away must this luminosity be to be that dim? And then you infer that distance from the exploding stars. That's how you get a very accurate measurement. And then you measure the expansion of the universe, and then you get a distance from the expansion rate of the universe, the famous Hubble constant. So we have ways to do this, and we patch this together. So our distances are good enough to make all the claims that we've been making. When you want the distance to it, like an inch, you know, it's not useful when the galaxy itself is 100,000 light years across.
Maybe I didn't word it right. I want to know how. How? Like, what kind of tools?
Here's what you do. Here's what you do.
And how, does gravity throw it off?
Okay? Believe it or not, I'm quite selective about the science that I share with you. I've pre-filtered it for what is, I know in advance, is more interesting than other science I could be telling you. One of the least scintillating conversations I can have with you
is that
how we came to know the distances to the stars. So, what you need to do is, in Wikipedia, look up the distance ladder. And there'll be a huge, we write very good web pages in my profession, if I say so myself. They're very trustworthy, and just check them out. And no one needs to, like, falsify information about astrophysics in the interstellar media. It's not like no one has the urge to do that. So our pages, they're so apolitical that no one comes near them for that purpose. So look up what's called the distance ladder, and it's a 100-year step-by-step process of how we come to learn the distances to things that we cannot visit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good.
This will have to be our last question. Thank you.